Honorable Minister of Housing and Water, Colin Crowell, Minister within the Ministry of Housing and Water, Susan Rodriguez, Ministers of Government, Permanent Secretaries, members of the diplomatic community, Chairmen and members of the Private Sector Commission, representatives of the banking and insurance sector, members of the media, contractors, and other members of construction industry, esteemed ladies and gentlemen all, good evening to you. I'm deeply honored to welcome you all to the launch of the International Building Expo 2024, which is proudly sponsored by the Ministry of Housing and Water under the banner of Building on the Foundation of Sustainability and Unity. My name is Bishram Kupen. I'm the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Housing and Water, and I'm also honored to be the chairperson for this evening's session here, this event. I would like to move straight forward, and at this point in time, I want to talk about our first speaker, who is none other than the Chief Executive Officer of the Central Housing and Planning Authority, Mr. Sherwin Greaves. Mr. Greaves has been at the forefront of leading and driving progress at the Central Housing and Planning Authority for some time now. Please join with me in welcoming Mr. Sherwin Greaves to deliver the official welcome and introductory remarks. Thank you.
Thank you, P.S. Kupin, for those kind words. Honorable Minister of Housing and Water, Mr. Colin Crowell, Honorable Minister within the Ministry of Housing and Water, Ms. Susan Rodriguez, Cabinet members, member of the Diplomatic Corps, heads of agencies, members of the private sectors, our partners, members of the media, team of Ministry of Housing and Central Housing and Planning Authority, contractors, friends all, good evening. The pleasure is mine this evening to welcome you once again to the launch of our flagship calendar event of the year, International Building Expo 2024. This year's theme is most fitted, building on the foundation of sustainability and unity. As over the past 3.5 years, we have been focused on sustainable and modern building solutions and solid public-private partnerships. Guyana's International Building Expo is dubbed the largest of its kind in the Caribbean and will once again set the stage for the transfer of knowledge, fostering meaningful networking opportunities, and forging new collaborations. As we gather here this evening, we stand on the precipice of new business opportunities. The global shift towards sustainability has created a burgeoning market for innovative solutions and eco-friendly technologies. From renewable energy systems to green building materials, the opportunities are boundless for those willing to embrace the challenge of building a better tomorrow. In the face of climate change, the need for climate-resilient infrastructure has never been more urgent. Rising sea levels and extreme weather events threaten the very fabric of our communities. It is imperative that we design and build with the future in mind, implementing strategies to mitigate risk and adapt to changing environmental conditions. I am particularly excited to highlight the groundbreaking Silica project in Guyana. As we all know, this project has been the brainchild of His Excellency Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali prior to 2015. This ambitious endeavor exemplifies the fusion of sustainability and innovation. By addressing the impacts of climate change and sea level rise head-on, Silica City sets a new standard for modern urban development with its state-of-the-art infrastructure and emphasis on energy-saving technologies. Silica City is not just a city of the future. It is a blueprint for sustainable living. In closing, let us all seize the opportunities before us and work together to build a future that is both sustainable and united. Together we can create communities that thrive in harmony with nature, leaving a legacy of prosperity for generations to come. Thank you.
Thank you, CEO Sherman Greaves, for that insightful and also remarks in setting the tone for this evening's proceedings. Thank you. The International Building Expo stands as a testament to our unwavering dedication to excellence in the housing and building sectors. It serves as a nexus where industry leaders, policymakers, and stakeholders converge to exchange ideas, forge partnerships, and explore innovative solutions to address the evolving demands and challenges as our economy expands through government's transformational programs. Our next speaker represents an organization that is dedicated to fostering partnerships, especially between the public and private sectors, and continues to be an invaluable partner in advancing our shared goals. Please join me in welcoming the Chairman of the Private Sector Commission, Mr. Komal Singh, to deliver brief remarks.
Thank you, Chairman. Good evening, everyone. I stand on all protocol observed. Building Expo 2024 is here once again, and I think the Central Housing and Planning Authority and their entire team needs a very big round of applause once again. When we look back at 2023 Building Expo, we would have recognized that Building Expo 2023 brought tremendous amount of economic opportunity for the private sector. The private sector have benefited significantly, and the private sector again have no doubt that Building Expo 2024 will give our business sector an opportunity once again to showcase what we can offer to our community, what we can offer to the building development that is currently taking place in Guyana. Central Housing and Planning has an enormous and an aggressive building agenda. Arising out of that business strategic plan that they're working with right now, it creates an economic opportunity for the private sector. We have seen a rippling effect throughout every single sector, the service sector, the construction, all of the other sector that provides furnishing, etc. All of those sectors have been seeing tremendous amount of growth and benefiting from the housing development that is taking place. The private sector and its entire membership is pleased to officially endorse Building Expo 2024. And we do look forward to work closely with Central Housing and Planning and the government to make sure that this country is developed in a way that all our citizens benefit and can change the lifestyle that they have today. We are very fortunate as a business and as a country to have a government that works very closely with the private sector to make sure that they create an enabling environment that assists our private sector to develop and thrive. And we have seen over the last few years the enormous amount of development that has been taking place both in government and in private sector. The private sector development has been enormous. We have been seeing significant amount, especially in the tourism and the construction sector. Private sector will continue to invest in this economy because the investment confidence level in this economy at this point in time is extremely high. We have absolutely no reason in the private sector to doubt our investment. As a result of that, we are very, very happy once again to work with government to see the development that is taking place in the housing industry to help and develop this country in a manner that every single Guyanese, without exception, will have and live a better life tomorrow. I thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Komal Singh, for your enlightening words and for your organization's unwavering dedication to advancing our shared goals. At this point in time, I'd like to invite Ms. Omaya Hall, who will be performing a song for us in her own style. Thank you. Please give her a warm welcome. In a world grappling with urbanization, sustainability, and housing affordability are important role that the Ministry of Housing and Water plays and which cannot be overstated. It is not merely about erecting structures or allocating house lots, but it is all about building communities, fostering inclusivity, and enhancing quality of life for all citizens. Which brings me to our next speaker, who needs no introduction. She shares the Housing and Water Ministerial portfolio with her colleague minister, where they continue to make significant impact on communities through accessibility of government's affordable housing solutions. At this point in time, please join me in welcoming Honorable Minister Susan Rodriguez, Minister within the Ministry of Housing and Water.
Colleague Minister Colin Crowe, other colleague members of the Cabinet, members of the Diplomatic Corps, permanent secretaries, CEO of Central Housing and Planning Authority, Mr. Greaves, Chairman of the Private Sector Commission, Mr. Komal Singh, members of the private sector, contractors, staff of the Ministry of Housing, CH&PA and GWI, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is with immense pleasure I welcome everyone to the launch of International Building Expo 2024. This is our third expo since assuming office in 2020, and I am proud to have witnessed the remarkable interest and growth that I have seen during this brief time. The International Building Expo has become a household product in Guyana because there is something for everyone. It is a family event as much as it is a corporate event. From the first expo after COVID, our number of exhibitors grew from 356 in 2022 to 450 in 2023. This year, we are expecting approximately 500 exhibitors and corporate sponsors. We have seen similar growth with visitors to the Expo. In 2022, we had over 100,000 patrons who visited the Expo, and this grew to 120,000 in 2023. We are expecting the same level of overwhelming support in 2024, especially with support from our regional and international partners. This year, under the theme, Building on the Foundation of Sustainability and Unity, we will witness a remarkable gathering of professionals, enthusiasts, and stakeholders, all united by a shared vision of sustainability and innovation in our built environment. In keeping with our theme, this expo will be designed to ensure a smooth flow, highlighting sustainable, environmentally friendly concepts, all aimed to improve the experience of our visitors and exhibitors. We aim to offer a wide range of exhibitors that highlight the most recent developments in affordable, low-carbon building techniques and solutions to help you with any construction project. The International Building Expo is renowned for providing a platform for entrepreneurs to launch a new business, expand and showcase existing enterprises, and offers unmatched opportunities to network among industry professionals. More importantly, while many associate this event with large local and foreign corporations, the International Building Expo is overwhelmingly supported by small and medium-scale businesses, including many startups who use it as a launching pad to catapult their business. As is customary, our Dream Realized land allocation and title distribution program will be a central feature of the Expo. Thousands of Guyanese will receive house lots and certificates of titles over 2 days of the Expo, joining the already 34,000 recipients of house lots or houses in the past 3 years. Guyana has begun to experience transformational change as we build the infrastructure for a sustainable future. But just as important, we are a government that remains people-driven, and therefore our investment in the housing sector is geared toward empowering Guyanese with home ownership and preparing them to participate and prosper in the bright future we are creating for every Guyanese family. In addition to this, Silica City will once again take center stage as Guyana's premier sustainable, low-carbon, climate-resilient city. With its potential to become the nation's most desired location for a contemporary urban lifestyle, Silica City will be a demonstration of President Dr. Mohamed Irfan Ali's vision of a development approach toward a sustainable and resilient future. President Ali has put together a team of urban planners, architects, and environmentalists through a partnership with the University of Miami to develop a master plan, and has involved one of the leading architecture and design companies in the world to work on this project. Silica City is about a modern, low-carbon development path that is compatible with Guyana's commitment at COP26 and Guyana's understanding that a new, modern, smart city is needed because of our geographic location and the rapid economic development that Guyana is witnessing. Silica City represents the transformational change that will bring life to Guyana's low-carbon development pathway. Silica City will make all Guyanese at home and in the diaspora enormously proud. On behalf of the team at the Ministry of Housing and Water and Central Housing and Planning Authority, I wish to thank our exhibitors, sponsors, and visitors for your dedication and support to our Expo over the years. Your participation again this year is crucial in making this event a success and in advancing our collective goal of sustainable development. We welcome your participation and we wish you all a very successful Expo. Thank you.
Rodriguez, for the remarks that you gave there. Obviously, we have all seen our Minister Susan in the field to ensure that the plans that we have for our citizens are realized. At this point in time, we have a cultural presentation, one that will be performed by the members of the Joro dance group. So please join me in welcoming them to do their dance routine. Thank you.
I
I'd like to invite you to a special table that we have set up there where you can register for the Building Expo, and you can also get the package. So later on in the program, you can make your way over there and do that now. We have that set up right now. As our ministers have said, Minister Susan Rodriguez, the attendance and the people who are attending has grown progressively over the years, so we'd like to make sure that you get to register early so you're not sort of left out from that process. The International Building Expo not only celebrates the achievements of our nation's building industry, but it also charts the course of future endeavors and serves as a platform to showcase the innovation, creativity, and resilience that define our housing and construction sectors, and by extension, our country. We now have come to the point where we eagerly anticipate the feature address to be performed by none other than the Honorable Minister, who is at the leadership helm of the Ministry of Housing and Water. You've seen him all across the country, working in communities and visiting developmental sites to ensure that the housing programs are executed according to plan and that government's commitment to citizens for the housing sector are realized. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to Honorable Minister of Housing and Water, Mr. Colin Crowe, to deliver the feature address for this evening and launch the International Building Expo 2024.
Thank you very much, our chairperson for today and permanent secretary of the Ministry of Housing and Water, P.S. Kupin. My colleague ministers, Minister within Minister Susan Rodriguez, and I want to by name acknowledge those present, Minister McCoy, Minister Parag, and Minister Onej Walchon. Thank you for coming. The chairman of the Private Sector Commission, Mr. Kumar Singh, and fellow members of the commission, members of the diplomatic community, investors, stakeholders, members from our own Central Housing and Planning Authority Board, CEO of Central Housing and Planning Authority, and other staff, senior staff members present here tonight, local and international partners, special invitees. It is a pleasure to welcome you to yet another launch of International Building Expo, this being 2024. It feels like just yesterday we were launching Building Expo 2023, and yet we are here today. Time really flies. A lot has happened indeed since, in a year. Certainly, we are closer to achieving our targets of allocating our 50,000 house lots in 5 years. Our latest statistics will tell you that we are 23,000 plus to date. And we have also added as part of home ownership, this was not a manifesto commitment, but you know, our president, the reward for being successful is more work. So Our Excellency has added the task of us being able to construct as much houses as possible. So we have already handed over 1,687 houses to new homeowners. And as I speak, not limited, but we have over 1,500 houses that are nearing completion. These are the results of visionary leadership and successful partnerships between government and industry partners. I cannot overstress how critical affordable housing is to people of Guyana and to the Caribbean. Access to housing is a fundamental right for all of our citizens, and therefore it is a priority of our government. Our new status as an oil-producing nation has brought many new demands, including the need for reimagined housing that leaves a cleaner environmental footprint, and certainly we have seen innovations that make climate-friendly houses more attainable. I see the bank, the Inter-American Development Bank is represented here too. I hope that we will see certainly more solutions to this year when the Expo gets underway in August of this year. We have seen a number of new innovations in the housing sector that make climate-friendly houses more attainable. As you will know, we are very open to partnerships and collaborations with industry stakeholders that will help more of our people to achieve home ownership. I want to use this opportunity, therefore, to thank the contractors, the banks who are here, who are present, insurance companies, local and international businesses that have kept the construction and home ownership status and the sector robust. And I'm truly grateful on behalf of the Guyana for the support we have received from all of you. This partnership we share is beautiful. We have been providing safe spaces for many of our fellow citizens who were unable to have access before, for their children to find a comfortable environment, stability, and new community. And although it can seem elusive at times, slowly we are proving that anyone, no matter their circumstance, we can change their status to having a home. International Building Expo 2024 will give us another opportunity to see new products and services in the housing sector and the construction sector. There is demand for sustainable materials at affordable costs, as well as more options for building materials, and it's therefore my hope that both local and international suppliers will answer the call. I am looking forward to exploring the latest trends and technologies, even as we stay committed to building a better world. Sustainability is a mandate that we all share to protect the earth. We must balance development with responsibility. At last year's Expo, we were able to introduce the concept of 3D printing for houses, solar solutions, among other technologies. So I'm pretty excited as to what is to come. I want to encourage all of you to participate in this event. In particular, I want to appeal to the diplomatic community to bring your delegation from your home countries. We want to see their design, their product, and construction trends. Our staff at the Ministry and CH&PA have put together an experience that includes the exchange of knowledge, the introduction of new technologies, one-on-one interaction, along with entertainment, which together will make for a great experience. Please don't forget to also visit our website or call us, and let's get you set up and ready to meet new customers, partners, and investors. Your Excellencies, colleagues, cabinet members, ladies and gentlemen, International Building Expo 2024 is a platform that will bring industry leaders and government together to see new options in housing and construction that could possibly reimagine housing policy. It can also help us set an example for the rest of the Caribbean and South America. But more specifically, it will reassure our people that we are working to ensure that every citizen has a roof over their head that they can call a home. I thank you, therefore, for coming out tonight, and this is only our launching. You know, today already when we had the announcement of the launching, we have had a number of responses, and that's what Building Expo does to potential homeowners too, who are excited to see new products. Already this evening, on this evening's activities, we have 20 companies that have registered for the Expo. I therefore want to urge you to make use of the staff that are here this evening, that you can register. You will receive your package in this form here, and similarly, please feel to reach out if you need additional information. I therefore thank you for coming out here this evening, and we can't wait to see what Building Expo 2024 holds for all of us. Thank you very much. And please stay on to enjoy the light refreshments that follow. The interactive sessions can certainly produce a lot of information for you. Have a good evening.
At this point in time, I guess all of us are wondering what is behind the curtains over there. So I'd like to invite the PR team to slide back the curtains so we can see what we have there. So you can see it's part of the theme of the Building Expo, International Building Expo, as it will appear. We just wanted to give you a little introduction as to what it'll be like. Right now, I want to echo what Minister said previously in thanking everyone here for attending. As we bring this evening's, at least this part of it, to a close, I wish to express on behalf of Honorable Minister Colin Crowell and Honorable Minister Susan Rodriguez and the members of staff of the Central Housing and Planning Authority and the Ministry of Housing and Water our sincere appreciation and thanks for your attendance here this evening. And we'd like you to remain engaged. As I indicated earlier, please visit the booth there so that you can register and get your package. I'd also like to express our heartfelt thanks to all of our staff and partners who have contributed to making this event a success. Your unwavering support underscores the collective commitment to advancing the work of the Ministry of Housing and Water. As we look forward to International Building Expo 2024 later this year, that is in August, we're anticipating your full participation along with our local and international exhibitors and participants. Thank you once again.